Hi again, it's Ryan Miller, CEO with Etna Interactive, and we're back today to talk about the second quarter of 2017 benchmarks for aesthetic practice online inquiry conversion. Now, let's talk first about what went into the data. The first thing that you need to understand is this is North American aesthetic practices. So these are Canadian and US practices in facial plastic and plastic surgery. What went into the actual set of inquiries we looked at? Well, we looked at contact form inquiries, consultation requests, and registrations for things like ebooks. Now, what we've excluded from the data are things like newsletter subscription and social media contest entries. Now, that means that the data includes, well, kind of mundane day-to-day inquiries, things like, when do you guys open? And remind me again, what time was my appointment? In addition to those genuine leads, those new patient inquiries that come in off the web. Now, we're especially concerned with three specific data points: the conversion from an inquiry to a consult to a surgery, and then the aggregate of those two things together, an inquiry all the way out to a paying procedure. I guess before we do the big reveal with the data, drum roll please. On your screen now is the data for the second quarter. Now, let's take note of a couple of key things. This data is down slightly from the same period in 2016, at about 15.1% in the aggregate from an inquiry to a paying procedure. We're down now to 14.5%. We also saw the spread widen in the low-performing to high-performing practices in the initial inquiry to consultation. So we see that spread from 15% all the way up to 61%. It's really a fourfold difference between the two. Now, what that translated into is a much bigger spread at the end of the conversion spectrum from an inquiry all the way out to a procedure. The best practices are now doing 3 times better than the worst. Now, if you're an Etna client, to see how you compare to the benchmarks, all you need to do is complete your quarter 2 audit. If you're not an Etna client, you have the opportunity to look at the sum total of all the forms that were filled out from your site in 2016 second quarter, and then look at how those converted. That will give you the opportunity to see how you compare. Now, if you want to learn more, visit us online at etnainteractive.com, visit us on Facebook at facebook.com/etnainteractive, or use the email on the screen to send me a personal message. Thank you much. We'll see you soon.